At 30 years old, two people can look exactly the same on the outside. Same job, same income, same lifestyle. But financially, one of them is 10 years ahead. Not because they earned more, not because they got lucky, but because in their 20s, they made 7 specific money decisions that the other person didn't. Your 20s are not a practice run. They are the most powerful wealth-building decade of your life, and most people waste them without even realizing it. I'm going to show you exactly what those 7 decisions are, so you can make them now, whatever age you are. In the next 10 minutes, we're going through all 7. Some of these you may already be doing. Great. Some might be completely new. All of them matter. Stay until number 7, because it's the one almost nobody does, and it's the one that compounds the most. Number 1, build your emergency fund before you do anything else. I know this sounds boring, but here is the truth. Without an emergency fund, every financial plan you build is one bad month away from falling apart. Car breaks down, you lose your job, medical bill arrives. Without a buffer, you go into debt. And debt at high interest rates in your 20s is one of the most destructive things that can happen to your long-term wealth. The target is 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a high-yield savings account, not a regular one. High-yield savings accounts pay 4 to 5% interest right now. Your money sits there, earns interest, and is available the moment you need it. Start with $1,000 as your first milestone. Then build to 1 month, then 3. This is your financial foundation. Everything else sits on top of it. Number 2, start investing as soon as your emergency fund is in place, even if it's just $50 a month. This is where most people in their 20s make a critical mistake. They wait. They think they need more money first. They think they need to understand more first. They tell themselves they'll start next year. But here's what they don't understand. Time is the ingredient that makes investing magical. $100 invested at 22 years old, growing at 10% per year, is worth over $2,500 by the time you're 60. That same $100 invested at 35 is worth only $950. Same money, completely different outcome, just because of time. Open an index fund in a Roth IRA. Start with whatever you can. Increase it every time your income goes up. The habit matters more than the amount right now. Number 3, destroy any high-interest debt you have, aggressively, now. Credit card debt at 20 to 25% interest is not something you manage. It is something you attack with everything you have until it is gone. Here is why this is urgent. No investment in the world consistently returns 20% per year, which means every pound sitting in high-interest debt is costing you more than any investment can make you. Paying it off is the highest return investment you can make. Use the Avalanche Method. Pay minimums on everything. Throw every extra pound at the highest rate debt first. Keep going until it is completely gone. Then redirect that payment money into investing. The relief you feel when it's gone is something you will never forget. Number 4, protect your income. Most people in their 20s completely ignore this. Your income is your most valuable financial asset. Everything you build depends on it flowing in consistently. So what happens if you get sick, injured, or unable to work for 3 months? Income protection insurance pays you a percentage of your salary if you can't work due to illness or injury. For people in their 20s, it is remarkably cheap, sometimes less than a coffee per day, because insurers know young people rarely claim. If your employer offers life insurance or disability cover, opt in. If not, look at your own policy. This is not exciting, but one unexpected health event without this cover can undo years of careful financial progress. Protect what you've built. Number 5, stop relying on a single income stream. The average millionaire has 7 sources of income, not because they started with 7, because they built them one at a time, starting in their 20s, while they still had energy and time on their side. Your second income doesn't have to be complicated. It could be freelancing a skill you already have, selling digital products or templates online, dividend income from investments, renting out a spare room or parking space. Even an extra $200 a month, invested consistently, transforms into 6 figures over 20 years. The goal in your 20s is not to replace your salary. It's to build the habit and the systems, because those second income streams compound in value, just like investments do. Number 6, invest in yourself. Your biggest asset in your 20s is not your savings account. It's your earning power. A 10% salary increase at 25 compounds for 40 years. A new skill that makes you more valuable in your field. A certification that opens a door to a higher paying role. A course that teaches you something that most people in your industry don't know. These investments in yourself often return 10x, 100x, even 1000x what you put in. No stock market investment matches the return on becoming more skilled, more knowledgeable, and more valuable. Set aside at least $50 to $100 a month for personal development, books, online courses, podcasts from people doing what you want to do. This is not a luxury. This is one of the most important investments you will ever make. Number 7, and this is the one almost nobody does. Design your lifestyle deliberately. In your 20s, lifestyle inflation is the silent killer of wealth. Every time your income goes up, most people immediately upgrade their lifestyle. Bigger flat, nicer car, more nights out, and their savings rate stays exactly the same. The people who build real wealth do something different. When their income increases, they keep their lifestyle roughly the same, and they redirect the extra into savings and investments. Not forever, just long enough to build a foundation that makes the rest of their life easier. This doesn't mean living like a student forever. It means being intentional. Every major spending decision in your 20s has a compounding consequence, positive or negative, that stretches decades into the future. Ask yourself this question before every major financial decision. Is this moving me closer to freedom or further from it? That one question will save you more money than any budgeting app ever will. Let me bring this home. 7 things. Emergency fund. Start investing. Destroy debt. Protect your income. Build multiple streams. Invest in yourself. And design your lifestyle with intention. You don't have to do all 7 at once. Pick the one you're furthest behind on and start there this week. Progress on one is infinitely better than paralysis on all 7. Your 30s are watching what your 20s decide. If this video gave you something, hit like, subscribe for a new money move every week, and drop a comment below telling me which of these 7 you're starting with. I read every one. Your money, your future, your rise.